and good morning. Welcome to Community Voice. I am your host, Josh Engel. Thank you for joining us on the program today. Today is Friday. Very, very lovely. September 9th. Oh, Thursday. It's Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. Today is Thursday. See, this is what happens when you take one day away from us. But thankfully, I got the Carroll County Master Gardeners here to keep track of the time here. So thank you very much for joining us today. Yes, it is Thursday, September 8th. And today we're going to be talking about the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival. It's one of the big events of the year put together with the Carroll County Master Gardeners and the UGA Extension Office. It's going to be going on Saturday, September 10th from 9 to 4. That's this Saturday at the Ag Center right next door to us over here on 900 Noonan Road. Today, to talk about the festival, we have Nancy Dombrowski, past president and co-chair of the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival. We also have Linda Hadyside, love that last name, that's great, vice president and soon to be, the incoming president. Very happy to have you on as the president. I'm sure the other ladies are. We also have Miss Teresa Wright. She is the recording secretary of the Carroll County Master Gardeners, as well as co-chair of the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival. So thank you, ladies, for joining us today. Why don't we start with you? How about you guys tell us a bit about yourself? How about we start with Mrs. Dombrowski?
Oh, well, I am originally from Pittsburgh, so I'm a transplant here, and we wanted to get away from the snow, so my husband and I moved here about 12 years ago, and I became active in the Master Gardeners. I've always enjoyed gardening. I'm a retired teacher, like a lot of the Master Gardeners are, and I'm a quilter, and that's kind of how I'm involved in the community.
Excellent. How about Miss Wright?
I am one of the few not teachers in the Master Gardeners. I'm a retired project manager. But I've been in the Master Gardeners for over 5 years now, and I've really enjoyed it. There's a great group of people, and we do a lot of good for the community, so I've really enjoyed it.
Excellent. And Miss Linda Hadyside.
I am a transplant as well to Georgia, moved here in high school, and then came to the Carrollton area to go to West Georgia and never left. I'm a retired teacher as well and got involved with Master Gardeners in 2020. We always refer to my class as the COVID class because partway through our coursework, COVID hit, so we had to do a lot of things virtually. So as far as Master Gardeners go, I work in our demonstration garden every Tuesday. We have a group of about 9 or 10 members that maintain that area. And it's a great organization to be involved with. We encourage the community to come out to any of our public events. All are welcome at our monthly meetings. You can come and learn about things on a lot of topics. So we encourage the community to get more involved with us and be a part of us.
Speaking of getting the community involved, we are live streaming on our WLBB Facebook page. So if you have any I know a lot of you listeners, like I, do not have a green thumb. So if you have any questions or comments about the Master Gardeners or about the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival, feel free to hop on our WLBB Facebook page, check out the live stream, type that question or comment in, and I'd be happy to read it out to our guests. So let's throw it back over to Nancy Dombrowski. Tell us a bit about the Master Gardeners. I know that you all have been around for quite a while, done a lot of great work around the community. Give us a little bit of history.
Well, the Master Gardener program was actually put together through congressional, what's the word I want?
Funds, grants?
Grants, and back in the 1940s. So every state has a university that is charged with helping homeowners with their gardening. And so UGA is the university here in Georgia, and we're an extension of that, hence Carroll County Extension Office. And as Master Gardeners, our charge is to help homeowners with their community gardens, with their home gardens, educate the public, offer programs, answer questions. So you can call the Ag Center anytime during business hours, and there will be somebody there that will answer your gardening questions. And what's nice about that is that if we don't know the answer, we have the entire UGA university staff behind us. We can call them and say, what is this? And they'll get back to us.
That's great.
So it's a wonderful resource.
It's something that I mean, a lot of folks in the community have partnered with you and with the Master Gardeners or joined the Master Gardeners. So how often? I know that you guys have a pretty intensive course to become a Master Gardener. Could you speak a bit about that? How often does that happen, and what is that course like?
It's usually every other year. We normally do it every other year, and it is, how many weeks is it? 14? 10?
We should know that.
It's been a while since when we've taken the course, but it's I don't want to scare people away by saying it's a college level course, but we use the resources of the university to educate people so that by the time you're done with the course, you've got a lot of university level knowledge about gardening, all aspects of gardening, from turf to trees to vegetables. That you can use as a resource to help the people in the community. We've got one coming up in February of this coming year. We also have a Friends of Master Gardeners, so that if you would like to participate at the county level, but you don't have the time to take the class, you can still participate with us.
Perfect. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and take our first commercial break because we have lots of goodies, crafts, prizes that will be given away this weekend at the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival. And if you're live streaming with us on our WOBB Facebook page, you will get an opportunity to see all of these materials, some really cool stuff. Us and the Master Gardeners are going to talk about that and much more when we come back. So stay with us.
Health is a journey. It's making better choices, even when it's not easy. It's taking care of yourself and the people you love. At Tanner Health System, we're there for you with every step, with primary care, heart care, cancer care, women's care, orthopedics, surgical services, and so much more. We're dedicated to helping you live and feel your best. So let's get on that journey to health. You've got places to be for many years to come. Find us at tanner.org.
As a believer in the power of education, we are called to set the standard by shaping and empowering the minds of future generations through quality education. Oak Mountain Academy embraces this philosophy, which is why my children attend this prestigious school. I am elated to serve on the OMA Board of Trustees, where together we prepare students and remind them to trust and believe in the power to transform the world. I'm Dr. Brian Bain, inviting you to celebrate our 60-year legacy of academic excellence. Visit us at oakmountain.us.
And we're back to Community Voice. Today is Thursday, September 8th. Said the wrong day earlier, so I'm going to hit that a few times. I'm your host, Josh Engel. Thank you for tuning into Community Voice. We have Nancy Dombrowski, Linda Hadyside, and Teresa Wright, all Master Gardeners right here in Carroll County. They are with the Carroll County Master Gardeners, and they are here to chat about the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival. It's an awesome event. It's going on now for a couple of years. It's gone on now for a couple of years. It's going to be this Saturday, September 10th from 9 to 4. It's going to be right up the street from us at the Ag Center right here on Noonan Road. There's a lot to talk about, so why don't we jump right into it? So why don't we throw it back over to Nancy. Tell us a bit about the Fall Festival.
Wow, this year it's doubled the size. It's our second year, and we've added probably 50 more vendors than we had last year. Mm-hmm. We've got 6 food trucks. I'm excited about the food trucks.
6 food trucks.
There's
plus some other food vendors. Yeah.
But the county line bison is coming back, and they're going to make biscuits and bison gravy. I think that's kind of neat since it's the Buffalo Creek Festival.
Yes, indeed.
We've got ATL, Foul Play ATL, that is doing pork chops, and I'm trying to think what else they've got here. And then we've got, let me see. Sorry.
It's a good problem to have when you have so many things going on.
Yeah, then lobster dogs, which I find kind of interesting.
What is it? So it's like a hot dog, but lobster made.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like lobsters. Renegade Chefs have gourmet burgers, and everything on a stick has crab cakes, pineapple bowls, and then to finish it off, we have either Italian ice or we have butter dutter, which everybody in Carrollton knows.
Everybody
about their
loves
ice cream.
butter dutter.
Yeah. And Hermana's Italian ice. So I'd be tempted just to come for the food.
And that's a great way to start the conversation. There's plenty of fun for the whole family.
Right,
There's
exactly.
all these food vendors we were just talking about. Why don't we throw it back over to Teresa? Teresa, tell us a bit more about, goodness, you have, of course, the vendors. You got some prizes to raffle off, which we're going to show here. I'd love to show those off. And some stuff for the kids. You got storytelling. You got the opportunity to meet some animals, play with some animals, courtesy of the 4-H. Tell us some more that's going to be going on.
Oh, goodness, we've got so much going on. We've got the kids' crafts and the storytelling, and the Meet the Animals is new for us this year. So the 4-H wanted to get involved with this as well. And so they're bringing some animals. They're doing a little fundraising. They're doing face painting and tattoos, fake tattoos.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
No commitments here. You just have to do a little fake tattoo.
Right. And they're just we're getting more and more community involvement this second year. The first year we were trying to just get our feet wet with it, but this year it's really gotten, as Nancy said, it's gotten really bigger, bigger. But and because of the rain forecast, we have moved everybody undercover. So don't let the rain keep anybody away. We will have undercover seating for you to eat your lunch at, and we've also got all the vendors are going to be undercover.
Great. And you have lots of vendors.
Yes.
Vendors with all sorts of materials.
Yes.
Now, do you have any products from any of the vendors here with us today?
Of course we do.
Well, perfect. What a perfect opportunity. We are here. If you're tuning in, be sure to check out our WLBB Facebook page. We're live streaming right now, This Morning's Community Voice. You're going to want to hop on there if you can and check out some of the materials they brought with us. If you're driving, go back and check out the live feed later because it's really, really cool. So let's. What are some materials you'd like to show us? If you're tuning in, we're going to show them to the camera so folks can kind of get an idea of the cool crafts and cool products that's going to be over at the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival.
If I get up, you're going to need to talk, right?
Okay.
In the
Oh, yeah.
microphone.
Well,
you talk in the microphone, and I'll.
Okay, and I'll work on this. No, we've got so many talented local artists. I mean, and a lot of them from Carrollton and the surrounding area. We've got lots of people coming in. We've got beautiful handmade.
Shut them off for the camera.
Yeah.
Like HGTV.
I guess they're coffee cups or server
Drink containers.
drink containers, right?
Little Tervises.
Yeah, we've got a local silversmith
Wow.
coming with jewelry, beautiful jewelry that she makes.
Yeah, look at that right there, the turquoise stone there. That's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
So these are handmade right here.
Oh, yes. And a lot of them she makes out of antique silverware.
Oh, that's cool. I want to move this mic closer to your face. There you
Okay,
go.
thank you. We've got a really sweet little local couple that makes these.
Wow.
And they're made out of pine cones.
No way.
You see
Yes.
that? And magnolias and sweet gum balls.
So it's interesting. For those of you just listening, they took pine cones and they basically made a full succulent arrangement. I mean,
Yeah.
you have all these. I thought they were real plants. I
No.
mean, technically they are.
Well,
but
yeah, but yeah, they've made them better.
very creative, very beautiful.
Flower bouquet.
And they
as
make
well.
little bouquets of flowers.
Is this bouquet also made of
Pine
Yeah,
cones.
it's all pine cones.
Yeah,
That's great.
isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful.
And we've just got so many local artists. We've got two local honey vendors, and anybody that knows anything about honey knows that you must eat the local stuff especially right about now in the fall, because this will help you with your allergies and colds.
Sure.
Yeah.
And they have everything from gallons to this cute little.
Excellent. We
Yeah,
have a
little
little
bag.
teddy bear container. So not only if you come out to the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival, can you get larger mason jars of this locally grown honey, but you could also just get a smaller container.
Yes.
Perfect.
Exactly. We've got. I think there's at least 3 authors that are bringing their books for sale.
Sure.
Nancy's got a couple of those.
So you're not just master gardeners; you're also authors. Some of you.
Well,
well,
these are vendors.
These are
at the
vendors.
Fall
Yes.
Excellent,
This,
yes.
this is from Cordelia Smith. We've got we've got several books coming. This is another book up from Addison Dixon, and then we've got Anita Buse.
This is great because these books are for different age ranges. I mean, it's
Yes,
kids, teenagers, adults. There are books for everybody.
Exactly, and we've got artists, we've got paintings, we've got people that do.
Lovely.
These are yard signs.
Yeah.
For Happy Thanksgiving.
Excellent.
And she also does T-shirts.
Oh, that's fun. Look at that, Carrollton.
Yeah.
With the leopard print.
Yeah.
See, you can feel. I mean, this is all. These are all handmade crafts that are. I mean, they're perfect for the local community. I mean, they're made with them in mind, and this is wonderful.
Oh yes, and we've got artists as well. I mean, this is
Excellent. Here, let me hold that and show it up to the camera here. So this is Arts by Piper. This is a painting that she produced here. So this is the kind of materials that you're going to be seeing over at the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival this weekend.
This is a different artist.
And this is a different artist here. We have some great colors, accents, turquoise. I mean, this is all very beautiful. I mean, you can tell these are folks that that work with flowers, work with nature, because of the colors represented and all the textures. And you also have some raffle prizes. I think that, as we were mentioned earlier, for those who may just be tuning in, we're showing off some of the great items that are going to be available this weekend at the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival. We got the Carroll County Master Gardeners with us. We were looking at some materials. So in addition to all the crafts and vendors that you have, the author vendors who are set up to sell their books and show off some books, they also have some storytelling. So they can get the kids around and tell some stories. The 4-H has provided a Meet the Animals opportunity there. And we got a look right here on our live stream. Get an idea of one of the raffle prizes. Could you tell us more about this, Ms. Teresa?
these are baskets that the Master Gardeners have put together with a gardening theme for the most part. We've got I think 5 or 6 baskets.
Right. This is a fall flowers basket. You may want to say that.
Yeah, we've got
also got
fall
one over
flowers.
there that's a pollinator basket.
Yeah,
So
we've got a
each
pollinator basket right
will
here,
have
showing
a-
this off for the camera. So this
yeah.
gives you an idea of the kind of items that are in there.
Each basket has a theme,
We'll
and
have a gardening basket for kids.
yeah,
so-
and you get to buy a ticket. I think they're $1 a piece, and you put your ticket next to the basket that you want to get.
Nice. So
Yeah.
then you can claim it, and then hopefully yours will be the one drawn.
Yes, exactly. You get to pick out which one you like the best.
I love it. So why don't we throw it back over to Linda Hadyside? She hasn't had to talk as much. So let's, because you've been sitting in the middle.
unusual.
So let's chime back in with you. So you were showing off some of these great materials. What are some stuff you're looking forward to, particularly about the event this weekend, the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival?
Well, I hope the community will come out again like they did last year. We had a huge crowd, way more than we expected, and we hope the rain will not keep folks away this year. So I'm looking forward to some of the new things going on, like the animals. That will be new and fun, especially for the kids, but also for us adults
Could
as
you tell
well.
us a bit more about that? So will it be like a petting zoo?
No, not really. It's the
Not-
4-Hers bringing their animals in to show
excellent.
and to showcase. Yes.
So they'll bring in the cattle, goats, horses, stuff like that.
I don't know if we're getting too many cows,
Yeah,
but we are getting
smaller.
goats. We're getting goats. Goats and smaller, I think, is where we're going. Goats,
I
rabbits.
think a horse is showing up.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Okay.
I did not know about
Well,
that.
now I just have to show up riding on a cow. So, because I don't think it's fair that they don't
That'd be
get some love too.
perfect.
right?
Everyone come and see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll sell tickets
So
for
maybe,
that.
maybe I'll show up on a big steed.
That's right.
on a-
And
Bison product.
also, we will have plants for sale. There will be plants there from our master gardeners. Also, Native Plant Society will be there. Any other plant vendors coming?
We have 5 plant vendors
Okay.
coming,
Well, let me put
besides the
glasses
ones from the Master Gardeners. So there will be people selling their plants as well. So there'll be a large selection.
Okay, so we have Growing Old and Cottage Garden Natives selling native plants. Little Creek Farm Nursery will be selling native plants, succulent shrubs, and trees. Lena Garcia will be selling a variety of plants, and Randy Cooper, who's a certified arborist, will be selling daffodil bulbs that he has propagated from fields and old homesteads around Georgia. I love his daffodils.
Yes.
I've planted them several years now, and they're gorgeous, not your run-of-the-mill daffodils.
Wonderful. Well, this is going to be a beautiful event. There's plenty to look forward to. Honestly, you had us at the food vendors. I mean, you have lobster hot dogs, biscuit and bison meat gravy. and I think there was someone selling jerky there. Like there's a lot of cool stuff to check out. If we could throw it back over to Nancy Dombrowski. Nancy was a past president of the Carroll County Master Gardeners. So in addition to I wanted to ask you, before we take our next break, I wanted to ask you about the storytelling. So what's going to go on there for the kids? Well,
one of the vendors also writes children's books. And so she is going to take time. We have a children's area set up. So she's going to take time to sit down and read parts of her books. Great. So that should be fun. And then the other times, we'll have crafts for the kids to do. So in addition to the storytelling, there's crafts, plus the 4-H is doing face painting, and see the animals. So there's lots of things for the kids to do in addition to
parents
the
are
adults.
listening. You want to wear your kids out on the weekend.
Yes, you
right?
do.
You got to get out that extra energy. Why not do it? Why not do so with an event that's nature focused, that is tied in with the local environment, art, history, vendors, plenty of food, everything you could ever want. So I got one more question now. How can people come? Do they have to? How do you get tickets to this?
It's free.
Wow.
You just have to drive up the driveway and find a parking place.
Perfect.
And hopefully there's lots of parking. Hopefully it will be full.
Sure. So now, should folks go ahead and take the time to get some cash out before they stop at any of these vendors, or do some of these vendors probably have cards?
Most of the vendors have squares, and they can take cards. Sure. Most vendors, like the Master Gardeners, will take your money any way they can get it. So they'll take cash, cards, a check.
Perfect. So we're going to go and take our next commercial break. When we come back, we will wrap up our conversation with the Carroll County Master Gardeners as we chat about the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival happening this Saturday, September 10th, 9 to 4 at the Ag Center on Noonan Road right here in Carrollton. So stay with us.
Health is a journey. It's making better choices, even when it's not easy. It's taking care of yourself and the people you love. At Tanner Health System, we're there for you with every step, with primary care, heart care, cancer care, women's care, orthopedics, surgical services, and so much more. We're dedicated to helping you live and feel your best. So let's get on that journey to health. You've got places to be for many years to come. Find us at tanner.org.
I'm Michael Flynn, Oak Mountain Academy class of 1978.
Katie Flynn, class of 2010.
Justin Flynn, class of 2014.
Logan Flynn, class of 2019.
And I'm Marnie Flynn, current teacher at OMA.
My uncle Richard Orm Flynn, a founding father of Oak Mountain Academy, had a vision to see students become confident leaders who hold a faith-based value system in an academically rigorous environment. We are proud to celebrate 60 years of fulfilling my uncle's vision.
Our family invites you to visit the campus or oakmountain.us today.
And we're back to Community Voice. Thank you, Steve Graddick, and the running the board there, getting us ready for the program. I'm your host, Josh Engel. Today we are chatting with the Carroll County Master Gardeners. It's Thursday, September 8th, and we're chatting about an event that's going on this Saturday. It's the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival. It's happening this Saturday, September 10th, from 9 to 4, right at the Ag Center up the street from us here on Noonan Road. Bring the kids out, bring the parents out, bring everybody out. There's going to be lots to do. You have tons of crafts and vendors. You also have storytelling with some authors that have set up booths there to talk to the kids. You got the 4-H group is coming out and bringing some animals, goats, horses, things that the kids would love to hang out and see and meet. They're also going to have great food. They got we were just talking earlier, they got lobster meat hot dogs. They also have biscuits with gravy that has bison meat in it. I mean, there's so much cool stuff going on. There's plants, there's raffle tickets, prizes to give away. Lots going on this weekend at the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival. But you also have speakers. Some guest speakers. So let's throw it back over to the co-chair of the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival, Nancy Dombrowski. Tell us a bit more about the speakers.
Well, as Master Gardeners, one of our charges is to educate the public. So along with all of the fun festival stuff, we're throwing in a little educational piece. And on the half hour, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, and 2:30, we have speakers coming in. Trees for Your Landscape is at 10:30. Asters with Helen Honeycutt is at 11:30. Lawn care with Scott Lanier from NG Turf is at 12:30. Elise Wheeler, who is with the Native Plant Society, is going to speak on homegrown national park in your backyard, and which should be fun. And at 2:30, we're going to talk excuse me, about firescaping, which is a term that is new to this area. It's much more prevalent out west, and it's ways that you can be aware of what plants are near your house that have a tendency to burn faster than other plants, and how you can keep those away from your structure, and ways that you can put barriers like your walkway or gravel to keep your house safe if by chance there's a forest fire close by. And Georgia has, I was amazed, I think Georgia has something like 3,000 forest fires a year in the state of Georgia, which is, to me, an unbelievable number. So hopefully it will never happen to your home, but
if you come out to the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival,
you'll find out about it. Yes, you'll find out how to
about
protect yourself from that. Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. So, hey, as we mentioned earlier in the program, tickets are free. There's no tickets. You just come on up to the Ag Center, and this is the kind of information and fun that you have at your disposal. So let's throw it back over to Linda. Linda Hadyside, Vice President and incoming President of the Carroll County Master Gardeners. Tell us, we only have about 3 minutes left, so tell us a bit about some of the upcoming events.
Okay. I'd like to start by talking about our monthly meetings. We meet monthly on the second Thursday of every month, and at 7 o'clock we always have a speaker, and the public is invited to come out and join us for that portion if they'd like. We're actually meeting tonight, so we'll be at the Ag Center tonight, and our speaker is our own Greg Stewart, a friend of Master Gardeners, and he is doing a program on Make Room for Shrooms. He'll be talking about growing mushrooms in containers. So come out and join us for that. Upcoming monthly meetings, our speaker next month will be talking about organic seed starting, and then in November we have a speaker from the I'm not sure exactly where she's from, but it's on soil management. All right, we also have a fall wreath making workshop coming up. That's October the 15th from 10 to 12. That will also be at the Ag Center. You can come out and learn how to make a beautiful fall wreath with us. We're limited to 32 participants, so we encourage you to sign up quickly. You can go to our website, www.carrollcountymastergardeners.com. Also, we have a Junior Master Gardeners monthly meeting, and we'll be starting that on September the 12th. This is an afternoon program for children 7 to 12, and so we encourage you to also sign up on our website for that. I think we currently have 14 children signed up, and we're looking for more. So that's a junior version of the Master Gardener program. And last but not least, if you would like to become a Master Gardener yourself, go to our website, or as Nancy mentioned, we also have Friends of Master Gardeners. You don't have to do the coursework, but you can be just as involved in our organization and volunteer and do all kinds of fun things that we do.
Perfect. And one more time, that's the Buffalo Creek Fall Festival happening this Saturday, September 10th, 9 to 4 at the Ag Center. Ladies, thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for all of you tuning in at home and on Facebook. We'll see you next time.